Hi Foxes, welcome back to my channel. This is Brittany from SHOPFOXBURROW. I'm SHOPFOXBURROW on Poshmark, Instagram, and Etsy. And today I have a little closet clean out video for you guys. I asked on Instagram if you would be interested in seeing me clean out my closet. And while the footage of me actually cleaning out my closet is not that exciting, if you stick around to the end, I do have a sort of mini haul of things that I've pulled out of my closet that I'm going to be listing on Poshmark, and my kind of thought process for why I pulled them and why I decided to get rid of them. If you like my style, I do have a ton of things that I pulled from my closet that I'm going to be listing on my Poshmark and my Etsy. And so make sure to follow me on Instagram, and that way you'll get to see as those new listings go up. I try to list new things every day, but life happens and sometimes it doesn't always pan out. But if you're following me on Instagram, you will know when I do get around to listing those items. So for anyone who is new to cleaning out closets, go ahead and make sure and leave your favorite tip down below for your closet clean outs. What do you like to do? What are some of the things that you've learned over the years about cleaning out your closet? And share that in the comments below. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the closet clean out video. Get this space a little neater and tidier. So the first thing I'm going to do here is pull all of the stuff from my closet and clean it. So I know that there's going to be dust up there. It's going to be nasty and yucky. And I just want to get it nice and clean so that when I put all of my stuff back in, it just feels fresher. Okay, so the bedroom used to be this like horrible hot pink or like bubblegum pink color. And now we just never like painted the closet when we moved in. So I've got all of my sweaters, and the bottom 3 bins are shoes. And you can see some boxes of Keds there. And then I have more shoes up here too that I really need to go through because I don't really wear heels anymore. I do want to keep a couple of my favorite pairs for special occasions, but on the day-to-day I don't really wear heels. These hats always fall on me, so I got some storage for that. This is like slips and stuff, and then down on the inside I have a rack to store my scarves. It's actually a towel rack that I had my husband mount. And you can see one of my fascinators has fallen down. And then over here is where my dresses are. So you can kind of see this closet is super long. That's my husband's side down there. And then it's also really deep over here. So like, here's the door entrance. And then that's like 2 feet almost that way that my skirts are. So kind of working with something a little bit of a pain in the ass here. But we'll see if we can make it work. Taking all of my shoes off of the top of my closet now. There's probably a lot of dust out there, and I have pretty bad dust allergies. Whenever I do a major cleaning project, I end up like just all stuffy nosed and horrible. So I'm going to use my mask for the Rona. so I toned it down to these shoes. I put them in the corner because a majority of them are like special occasion shoes, and I might wear them maybe once or twice a year, so it's okay for them to be in the corner. These baskets here, I have my floral headpieces and hats in. I liked that it was stackable to store those things. This has my handbags and wallets that are small, and then these two right here, one of them is empty and the other one has my large handbags in it. So I shuffled a few things around in my closet. I moved my sweater and jeans little like cube holder over to the side, and I really wanted to put my dresses front and center because I feel like I don't reach for them enough. I am trying to keep it somewhere around like 20 dresses in my closet, which I have a ton of dresses in my overflow closet, but for the time being I would like to keep like 20 things that I want to keep wearing regularly. And then I'd like to cut down on the number of skirts and tops that I have and just kind of focus on what I am really using and really reaching for. So I got a couple of these Space Saver hangers, and what I'm going to do is hang like solid skirts and stuff from them so that it is a little easier to find like styles, and then all the unique skirts will probably still be individually hung. This is my first batch of stuff going downstairs that I want to sell. Another round of prints, skirts, tops for sale. So as you can see, I managed to get all of my dresses front and center, followed by tops, and then skirts are still off to the side. I added a shoe rack down here to remind me to wear some of my favorite shoes. And now I can open the center of my closet and see all of my jeans and sweaters, my slips and workout clothes, and I decided to use some of the 4-part hangers to hang up my shorts, which has actually been very nice because I can see all the different embroidered shorts and they don't take up too much room. So now that you have seen me clean out my closet and you have seen what it looks like, I'm just going to go through and show you a couple of things that I pulled out that I am going to be listing in my Poshmark closet for sale. And I'm just standing, so I'm just gonna like hold them up for you. The first one is this bow. I think that's how you say it. It's cute. It's like sheer black with silver, but it has this tie neck, which I used to layer underneath dresses or overalls. And it's really cute. I just haven't worn it in a really long time, so I'm gonna let it go. Next up is a Hell Bunny Vixen top. This is a great pinup brand. It's also a ModCloth brand. It's trying to get my face. Here we go. And it's a really pretty top, black floral, new with tags, and it's got, again, the bow neck, but I have not worn it. It's been in my closet for however long, and I don't know, for some reason I just don't gravitate toward it, so it's time to let it go. Next up is a Suzina. This is just like a, I don't know, Macy's brand or something like that, Nordstrom maybe. It's one of their juniors brands. It's a long sleeve cardigan, but it has like all these, it's a wrap cardigan, and then you sort of like tie it under your bust. I've never worn it, and it's a size small, so good intentions, but I'm gonna let that one go too. This is an Anthropologie top. I really love it. I love this floral on the front. I have worn this a couple of times, but it's a medium and it's a little bit tight, so I'm just gonna let it go because I don't reach for it, and if I ever want to buy it again, I'll get it in whatever size fits me at the time. Next up is another Anthropologie top. I definitely got this one secondhand. I'm not entirely sure I'll list this on Poshmark. It is by Bordeaux, which is one of my favorite like casual solid t-shirt brands. And it has this nice like pleating here. And it's definitely on the longer side, but it's more of like a fall color, and I just don't think that I'm going to want to wear it this year in the fall time. It does hang a little bit low, and I think I'm just ready to let it go. Next up is a twofer. I pulled this out of my closet. I bought this pink one at the Sturbridge fashion show, and it's so cute. It's actually a vintage, let's see if I can do this, like crop top, and it's got like a halter collared neckline, and then it buttons up the front, and it's fully lined, and you're not going to believe this. Check out this label. White Stag, baby. Before they were bought by Walmart, before Walmart even existed, this was a brand. You could also take the straps and cross them in the back. I did pay quite a bit for this because I bought it vintage at a vintage market, but I just don't wear it a lot, so I think I'm ready to let it go. The next one is essentially the same thing, except that it is a gingham black color, and it ties in the back. And it is cute on, but I can't wear a bra with it, and it's not supportive enough to be running around without a bra, so while I have worn it like once or twice, I think I'm gonna let it go. Next up is this lemon cardigan, which I love. This is by the brand Garnet Hill. They are a very nice like catalog brand, and it's in immaculate condition. It's just beautiful, and it's a size medium. I don't know, I just don't reach for printed cardigans. If I reach for a cardigan, I almost always reach for a solid, so I'm just going to let this one go and someone else can enjoy it more. Next up is a couple of skirts I decided to let go. This one is a Lindy Bop skirt. Lindy Bop closed down, they don't exist anymore. This one is a size 8. It is new with tags. I did buy it from Lindy Bop, and it's got this really pretty like fruit print all over it, and it's like a chartreuse color. And it's got these big pockets on the front, so by all rights, I should love it. And every time I try it on, I think it's cute, but I've literally had this for almost 4 years, and I've never worn it, so I gotta let it go. Next up is this peach skirt. I actually got this in a goodie box from ThredUp. I tried a goodie box one time. It is by Odile. It is a size 8, and it is cotton with like embroidery and beading. And it's pretty. I just don't reach for it. I never want to wear it. It doesn't have pockets. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to have to let it go. It does have a little bit of a tear in here, down here. But I can mend that and then list it. It's definitely an older Anthropologie piece. Very pretty, but not working for me right now. And the last skirt that I have is this plaid midi skirt. I really like this like Madras plaid. It is vintage. I did find it in the wild. It does have pockets, and I don't know why I never reach for it. I just don't. So I think that it would just be better served in someone else's closet where they're going to give it some love. So I also pulled probably over 20 different dresses to sell. A lot of them just don't fit me anymore. They're not my size anymore. And I've been keeping them in my closet saying like, okay, well when I run out of stuff to sell, I can sell these. But honestly, they're just junking up my closet. and I need to pull them out and get them onto my listing rack so that I know I need to sell them. First up is this really sweet Old Navy dress. I've had this since I was pregnant with my first son, so over 5 years now, and I've worn it a couple of times. This is very sweet little bird print, and I do like this. It doesn't have pockets. It's a small, and I just don't ever reach for it, so it's time to let it go. This one I kind of kick myself about. I actually bought this off of Poshmark not that long ago. And I do love it. It's this ModCloth dress. I had wanted it forever, and it's cute. It looks pretty good on me, but it's just a little shorter than I would normally go for, and it doesn't have pockets. And I don't know. I've never reached for it, not once, and I've had it for probably a year. And now is the time of year to wear it, summer, and I'm not excited by it, so I gotta let it go. Next up is a vintage piece. I did pull a number of vintage pieces to sell. This one will never fit me again, so I'm okay with letting it go. But this is a vintage Jonathan Logan dress. It laces up the front. It has a side zipper, and then this like snaps open, and you have to kind of like unlace it to get into it. So it's kind of complicated to get into. It does look cute on, but again, I'm never going to be this size waist again, so, and I'm fine with that. So I'm ready to let it go and send it off to a new home. This is actually an old Target dress. It's not buttoned up the front, but it is a size 10. And I do really like this dress. I love the plaid and the minty green, but I have worn it a couple of times, and I just don't see myself wanting to wear it again. Although the more that I look at it, the more that I want to wear it. But I am going to sell it. I'm going to sell it. Okay, and one more that I'm going to show you today. It is a maxi dress. It is a ModCloth dress. I have worn it before. It is very cute. It's got this lace down here at the bottom. But I don't know. It's long. It's too long for me. It kind of drags the floor, so I have to wear like heels with it. And it doesn't have pockets, and I don't know, I just don't reach for it, but I think that it's definitely the type of aesthetic that people are looking for right now, so I am going to be listing that on Poshmark. I also finally pulled some of my favorite shoes. I just don't really wear heels a lot anymore. My feet got larger when I had my second son, and so I am just gonna be selling off some of my fabulous shoe collection, which kind of makes me sad, but I kept all of my favorites, so I'm alright with it. And I'm not going to show you those, but just keep an eye on my Poshmark closet over, the next month or two as I sort of filter this stuff into my regular listings. And I always do really well with things that I list from my personal closet. Yeah, they always tend to sell pretty well for me, and I'm excited to get some of this stuff out of my closet and list it on Poshmark. One of the things that I've really learned about culling your closet is not to keep things because they might fit you later, because at the time when they do fit you, if you do lose that weight, what you really want is usually new stuff. You're like excited about picking out something fresh and picking out something new, and that old thing that's been in the back of your closet for a really long time, unless you like love it and you really can't wait to wear it again, you're not going to reach for it. So I just tend to sell that stuff, buy things that fit me in the moment. I've gone from size 4 to size 12, and everywhere in between, and all the sizes are beautiful and great, and it's taken a lot for me to learn to be body positive, after having 2 kids, but it's just how our bodies are meant to be and how the circumstances play out. And I'm not going to beat myself up over that by keeping a bunch of stuff that is way too small in my closet and always feeling like crap when I go to get dressed in the morning and nothing inside fits. So just let it go, and then you can buy stuff later that fits you. that you like. So I hope you enjoyed this little closet clean out video and haul, and if you like this type of content, if you like fashion content, if you like content about reselling, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I put out 2 videos a week, Tuesday and Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern, and I hope that I will see you for my next video. Make sure to hit the bell button so you get notified when I put out a new video, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!